नहीं किया कभी.
So we have started the recording, sir.
Right. So this is almost like our third rehearsal. इसमें back for our SNT proposal. There should not be any background. It should be natural. Set कैसा करते हैं?
आपका बंद करके क्यों अपना?
इसमें क्यों background आ रहा है?
अच्छा ये क्यों आ रहा है?
हाँ,
अच्छा
उसको निकाल दीजिए. सेट कीजिए. वो हमारा कुछ background क्यों आ रहा है पता नहीं. कभी सेट किया ऐसा लगता है. उसमें पूरा दिखेगा नहीं ठीक से. नहीं, this one I have already sent a pic of this. They mentioned that CMPDI comment on page number 37, 16.0 point. The modification suggested in Apex meeting has been incorporated in the revised proposal. And the proponent via email dated 13/11/2024 communicated that considering the committee's suggestions in the upcoming meeting, we are open to replacing Ray Bachra and Magad OC and stockpiles with an additional underground mine for our field study. So
Yes,
this
sir.
was mentioned
Yeah.
in this.
మీరు పంపారు సార్ పొద్దున. యా
ये हम लोग मेल वो लोग कुछ मेल भेजा फिर हम लोग भेजा वो उसका भी थोड़ा वो देखना पड़ेगा because people will ask so many questions.
sir, this is the mail that we have sent, sir. Yeah, మీరు ఉన్నారు సార్ దీంట్లో. మీరు ఇక్కడ you are here.
Sir, I have not received this mail.
No, this is sent.
That is fine. But this mail we are sending
Okay.
with reference to there some letter or what is that?
This mail we have sent because we have got instructions to send the revised proposal. Couple of two reasons ఏంటంటే సార్ మనము ఆబ్జెక్టివ్స్ ని వాటిని కరెక్షన్స్ చేసి పెడదాం అనుకున్నాం ఒక పాయింట్. At the same time, yeah, at the same time under the radar we have kept some corrections and we have sent. And second point, you spoke with chairman sir asking to remove open cast and stockpiles. So we did not directly remove anything. We have just told them we are open to next upcoming committee meetings.
Right.
If ready to replace, we gave the consent, but we have not removed. Now they came up in the morning and said, please remove and send the final proposal. Yeah.
That means remove means what? Removing what?
Removing open cast and stockpiles. Only underground.
Acha, only underground.
Only underground.
But is there any mail or how we will be considering that?
No mail. మీకు పంపించిన దాంట్లో సార్ ఎజెండా మీటింగ్ లో 3.1 మనకి యాక్షన్ ఐటమ్ ఉంది కదా 3.1 లో it is
Yes.
they also have written that only abandoned and active underground mines, they not at open cast and stockpiles. 3.1 in the committee schedule. 3.1, yeah. You have sent minutes of them. 4 o'clock they were scheduled, right? So
that is fine. हमारा तो 3.4 है नहीं.
3.4 में sorry, yeah, 3.4 if you see they have already changed the name.
Development and no, not 3.4.
3.1 I guess.
नहीं. हमारा है 3.3 revolutionizing mine safety.
Okay.
And that is page number 32 to 37.
So the title also they have changed the title and sent it. They circulated.
वही मैं देखना चाहता था. ये 32 to 37.
Yeah.
अच्छा, their revolutionary mindset and enabled 5 detection system for active and abandoned underground coal mines.
Yes.
You are right.
Yes.
So there it is written abandoned underground coal mines, active and abandoned. ठीक है. In that way, now what modifications were made, now at least you can show, Narasimha garu.
ఇంకా modifications in the PPT I have made, sir, and other things it's in work in progress. I'm working on it.
And that is fine. एक बार अभी PPT से पहले अभी इसमें, because they will be including this in their minutes.
Okay, sir.
Methodology or objectives and all.
Okay.
इसलिए रिपोर्ट में जाके बात करना अच्छा होगा. तो what you wanted to make that corrections, once if we can discuss on that, it will become clear.
Corrections.
Then
What we want to, as per their directions, what we want to do is, sir, in the main proposal, I have
अभी
to.
VLN साहब को भी लाइन में लेना अच्छा होगा ना. VLN साहब को अगर लक्ष्मण गाరు ऑस्ट्रेलिया टाइम अभी क्या है पता नहीं मुझे. వాళ్ళ టైం ఎప్పుడు వస్తుందండి? అంటే మీరు
ఇప్పుడు 4.5 hours లో ఉంటారు. అడ్వాన్స్ ఇన్ 4.5 hours.
అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఒకసారి మాట్లాడొచ్చా అయితే మరి?
12 అవుతుందేమో కదా. 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12 అవుతుంది సార్.
అంటే మధ్యాహ్నమా రాత్రి?
రాత్రి 12 అవుతుంది.
అయితే వద్దులేండి, అంత డిస్టర్బ్ చేయడం. విఎల్ఎన్ గారిని ఒకసారి we can try once, and now let us see what modifications that we are going to make. Otherwise that will become again some point for the
committee. So yeah, what is the idea of
नहीं, अभी आप प्रपोजल जो कर रही है पूरा जो है उसको थोड़ा ओपन कीजिए, उसमें बात करेंगे, अच्छा होगा, आसान होगा. बाद में पीपीटी में आएंगे आप.
Sir, this is the one we have shared it with them.
Right. Abhi, that means this is a revision 1.
Yes.
Now we will be giving revision 2.
2, yeah. So in this
revision 2, this title
will
starting
change.
from ये हमारा विकास भी थोड़ा हेल्प करेगा मुझे, लिखते जाइए. That means from the title now it should be changed in that way.
Yes, title will be changed.
They asked that way.
Yeah.
So but when we send, you are planning to send tomorrow or any time? कुछ
That's what, sir.
है?
Yeah, planning है सर. आज रात को बैठना है. अगर रात में खत्म करे तो अच्छा है सर. सुबह से देखेंगे.
But before sending, we will also have something like this. इसलिए अगर if you are sending tomorrow 10 o'clock, we can have around 9 o'clock, half an hour before.
Sure,
or
sir.
if you are sending 11 o'clock, then around 10:30. So
sure,
that ये streamlined रहेगा इसीलिए.
Definitely, sir. If I'm sending in the morning, I'll definitely can sit.
There what you will be mentioning in that letter there. हम तो letter में mention करना पड़ेगा.
Mail में ना sir?
What is that we are mention?
Mail में. In the mail? Letter means mail?
Mail में. So that means as per the suggestions by
as per
CIL headquarters.
Yes. As per the directions of the CIL headquarters, we are replacing Rai Bachara and open cast. We are replacing open cast and stockpiles with additional underground mine. As per the directions of
additional underground mine word क्यों? नहीं, Rai Bachara is already there.
Yes, sir.
फिर additional क्यों? नहीं, Rai Bachara तो already है.
Okay, sir.
That is abandoned or closed. For that already we have this.
Yes.
What is that? Endorsement.
Yes. So
इसीलिए that technology we need not use in that way.
Okay.
Yes, आप बताइए. इसीलिए title में तो whatever title they have given वो title रखना चाहते हैं.
This is the title we have already changed it, sir.
ठीक है. नहीं, आप ये मत दिखाइए हमारा वो रिपोर्ट, बिकॉज रिपोर्ट को मॉडिफाई करके भेजना है ना.
प्रपोजल तो अभी तो शुरू तो नहीं कही है ना सर काम इसमें, तो
लेकिन उसमें क्या करेंगे, क्या चेंज कहाँ करेंगे वो ही बात करेंगे पहले.
उसमें ए नाम आएगा सर, टाइटल ए आएगा.
हाँ, इसलिए उसको ओपन कीजिए, उसी में बात करेंगे, फिर बाद में पीपीटी में आएंगे. ठीक है रवि?
हाँ
हम
हाँ
लोग भी नोट कर रहे हैं हमारा वो विकास भी
नोट
हेल्प
में
कर
कर
रहे
रहे
हैं
हैं सर I'm also trying to note what are
that
the
is in the
expressions
title
in
page.
Title is changed, sir.
Title as per Coal India.
Yeah.
That is number one. Number two, जाइए आप next page में ऐसे जाइए फिर page wise बात करते जाएंगे. Here also in inside title. Next, एक पेज डिस्प्ले होना अच्छा होता है ना.
Sir.
एक पेज डिस्प्ले कीजिए तो क्लियर दिखेगा, अच्छा होगा. Others can see this after this recorded version they can see. But only thing is all our team they should know about it.
Yeah.
नहीं एक पेज नहीं दो पेज आ रहे हैं एक में. You can make a single page, one
Yeah,
page.
one second. This is
And this is in landscape mode. It seems.
and that's what looks like that.
पेज वाइज हम क्या क्या करेंगे थोड़ा डिस्कशन होगा तो बहुत बढ़िया होगा.
तो वही मैं
go
कर
to
रहा
the view page. Sir, go to the view page. Go to the view. Top left में menu view. Single page होगा. Single 2 pages है. Single page is there. Then you can
अब हो
make
गया.
it
इसको थोड़ा
continuous.
बड़ा कीजिए.
Continuous
enlarge this.
You can press Control View और एक होगा scrolling होगा continuous page.
That is fine. Now you can make it little bit bigger.
Enlarge. हाँ हाँ वो आप view में जाइए वैसे में सर. हाँ
हाँ ठीक है अभी. So अभी देखिए रवि आप ही सजेस्ट कर सकते हैं what are the things which can be removed or which can be made in.
Sir, just previous page. Okay.
So that anyway we are making it as a revised tool. ये ठीक है ना?
ठीक है सर.
हाँ next. हाँ ये ठीक है.
अच्छा project manager sir, should we have Mr. or something or Sri or something before
ये
name?
రాజశేఖర్ అజయ్ రామ్ సురేష్ వీళ్ళు కొత్త ల్యాండ్ ఇది.
మన వాళ్ళే కదా సార్ అజయ్
राजशेखर
राज
you used to राज को तो इंट्रोड्यूस किया. दूसरा साई था. I don't
अजय फर्स्ट में सुनने वाले सर.
अदर पीपल इसलिए इन लोगों का नाम भी रखना चाहेंगे आप या इसीलिए पूछा था.
रहने दो सर. क्या है मिस्टर राजशेखर जी सर.
नेक्स्ट इसमें तो कुछ नहीं है. नेक्स्ट में अच्छा नहीं लेकिन जब टाइटल चेंज कर रहे हैं हम लोग ये अंदर में जहाँ स्टॉक फाइल ये सब आया है आप लिख लीजिए. ये पेज में भी पेज नंबर कितना है. हाँ here everywhere control ये F करके wherever that open cast mines
find and replace all हम करेंगे सर. हाँ find replace all करेंगे.
उसको तो अभी we have to remove in that way.
Yes sir, we have to remove
underground mines.
Yeah.
Open cast coal stockpiles critical safety of operation चलेंगे. ठीक है जो भी है. So that means open cast and stockpile word should be removed. Even in this page also it is there.
Yeah, it is removed. यहाँ पे
एक में क्या है.
I think we have to remove from here also sir. Sub implementing agency Magad open cast and coal stock.
4 mines have been selected for study.
Yeah. Now
so
we will.
In that case now Magad and coal stock निकाल के रे बचरा चूरी रहेगा.
अंत बस वही सर.
ठीक है. I mean in that line when you are going.
Yes sir.
नेक्स्ट ऐसे चाहिए अभी तो मगध और वो रिमूव करना है उसमें से.
Sir.
Then in this also now wherever that is there open cast and stockpile.
Yes sir. Open cast and stockpiles everywhere it will be removed sir.
That is there. And Ravi आप भी देखिए कहाँ हम लोगों का वो आ रहा है.
अच्छा sir, removed means it will be the open cast and stockpile word will be removed, but from where it is removed, that name will be there. No, that sentence also we have to check, na sir.
Title will replace with the title.
Carefully it is stupid. फिर
sentence by sentence we have to check it, sir.
एक बार
Not all.
देखेंगे.
Sir.
So because that should not that should be just
ठीक है.
remove that sentence will also have that component to be
रवि आपका आवाज क्लियर नहीं आ रहा है.
hello sir, 1 second.
आपका आवाज क्लियर नहीं आ रहा था, पता नहीं.
Hello. अच्छा, maybe the signal. 1 second sir, let me check if anything from
तो इसमें ऑब्जेक्टिव्स इसमें भी ओनली अंडरग्राउंड वर्किंग एंड अबैंडन्ड ही रहेगा. वो
चेंज करेंगे सर. ऑब्जेक्टिव्स भी जिसमें चेंज करेंगे. हां, तीनों में यहां पे पूरा क्लियर करेंगे सर.
हां, इसमें बाकी चीज रहेगा, लेकिन इसमें ओपन कास्ट एंड ये वाला
स्टॉक फाइल्स निकाल देंगे. हां
स्टॉक फाइल. ठीक है. अभी नेक्स्ट में जाइए. हां, कहां उसका है दैट नहीं, वेरी सिंपल.
अभी क्लियर है सर. वॉइस
जस्ट आप वहां कंट्रोल एफ करके स्टार्ट पे लिखिए ना, फटाफट आएगा जानकारी.
नहीं सर, ये पीडीएफ है सर.
कंट्रोल एफ
नहीं सर, ये पीडीएफ है सर.
तो पीडीएफ में भी आता है, नो प्रॉब्लम. आप जस्ट कंट्रोल एफ कीजिए, उसमें यू राइट स्टॉक फाइल.
लिखा है सर इसमें
स्टॉक फाइल लिखिए. अभी सब आएगा. अभी जाइए पेज वाइज जाइए. अभी पेज में पेज नंबर हम भी नोट कर रहे हैं, इसीलिए तो कल फाइनली चेक करते समय फिर उसको देखेंगे, इसलिए. पेज नंबर 1 में है. नेक्स्ट
पूरा फुटर नोट में चेंज करना है सर.
हाँ, फुटर में है. हाँ, ऐसे ही अभी भी कर रहा. और नेक्स्ट
पेज नंबर 6 ऑफ 121.
फुटर नोट छोड़ के टेक्स्ट के अंदर. हाँ, पॉइंट नंबर 6. पॉइंट नंबर 6 में
पेज 6
नेक्स्ट
7.
पेज 6 में पॉइंट नंबर 6. पेज नंबर ये पेज नंबर ये है. इधर क्या है? हाँ, नेक्स्ट पेज नंबर 8 में है क्या? नहीं, एक्सेप्ट दिस फुटर जो टेक्स्ट में जो आ रहा है. हाँ, दिस इज पेज नंबर.
दिस इज पेज नंबर 10 सर.
मेथोडोलॉजी.
हाँ, मेथोडोलॉजी है.
पेज नंबर कितना है?
10. पेज नंबर 10 में
आएगा. नेक्स्ट टाइम करेक्शन कर लेंगे.
पेज नंबर 11.
पेज 11.
नेक्स्ट 11. नहीं, एक्सेप्ट दैट फुटनोट टेक्स्ट के अंदर.
देखेंगे सर, एक
उसको छोटा कर दीजिए. छोटा कर दीजिए. आई मीन तो इसको छोटा कर दीजिए, पूरा पेज दिखेगा ना. हाँ, अभी देखते जाइए. हाँ, नेक्स्ट नहीं, ऐसे ही जाइए जहाँ अंदर है, देन वी विल सी.
हाँ सर.
पेज 31 ऑफ 121.
31. ओके. नेक्स्ट
32.
31 है ना ये.
31, 32, 33 पूरा फॉर्म्स में रहता सर. और फॉर्म्स में टाइटल में चेंज करना है. फॉर्म 12.
ओके. इन ऑल द फॉर्म्स.
इन ऑल द फॉर्म्स.
ऐसे पेज नंबर अभी नोट करते जाएंगे, सो दैट लेट अस सी व्हिच वी कुड. देन 33.
पेज नंबर 37.
वो हो गया. देन 37 टाइटल.
38.
37 पेज. देन
38 sir. 38 two places.
38 2 places. वो भी लिखते हैं.
तो 39 में 1 2 3 4 5
6 places.
39 of 5.
हाँ,
6 places.
39 6 है.
और फुटर नोट अलावा 5 पेजेस. फुटर नोट अगर अलावा 5 है सर।
अच्छा अच्छा फुटर नोट
अच्छा जो वो फुटर नोट है राइट
please.
ठीक
हाँ,
ठीक है 5
44 में एक है,
नेक्स्ट
44 में एक जगह है,
44 1 नेक्स्ट
49 में एक और जगह है सर।
49
हाँ या
ऐसे बोलते जाइए अभी एक क्लैरिटी तो आएगा हम लोग
51 में एक और जगह है सर। 51 में एक और जगह है
51
या और 52
देखो
में
सबने ऐसे रिप्लेस करना नहीं है सेंटेंसिंग ठीक से पढ़ के करना है
हम करेंगे सर, करेंगे
50
अगर आप अगर आप
हाँ।
रवि या शिवराम करे तो भी अच्छा है, नहीं तो मैं ही करता हूँ।
नहीं आप
Sir,
आप
this
ही
this
कर लीजिए
section
ये
page
लोग
52.
एग्जाम
Sir,
करके
page. Sir, page
नेक्स्ट पेज
52. Oh, heading.
हाँ
Page 52 heading है ना sir? Heading abnormality monitoring of opencast and
थ्री
stockpile.
प्लेसेस है
So that subsection. No, that section.
total should be
is-
removed actually.
टोटल
This
सबसेक्शन टू बी रिमूव्ड
removed, yeah, it will be removed.
नेक्स्ट
This
नेक्स्ट
also will totally go because this is mostly for opencast and stockpiles only. This will be gone.
राइट नेक्स्ट
Here few 55 page number 56 है।
ये 56 में 1 2 3 4 5
Yes sir।
नेक्स्ट
57 में एक है।
ये 57 1 ऐसे ही फास्ट जाइए फिर वो 2-3 जगह में लिख के रहने दीजिए हम लोग जब फाइनल भेजते समय ये सब वेरीफाई करना
61
देन इट इज 61 में 1
या
नेक्स्ट
63 में एक प्लेस है सर।
63 में 1 तो इधर वो मगध महीने सब चला जाएगा पूरा
चले जाएगा या
हो जाएगा
टोटली
ठीक है वो नो प्रॉब्लम इसमें भी एक्सक्लूसिव वी शुड राइट रिवाइज 2
रिवाइज 2 यस सर।
बिकॉज पुराना भी वो लोग रिफर कर सकते हैं
श्योर सर आई विल राइट रिवाइज 2
अभी
टाइटल में रिवाइज 2 लिखता हूं मैं।
उसमें नीचे में भी ये टाइटल में भी REV 2 रिवाइज्ड 2 वर्जन 2
वर्जन 2 या
रिवाइज्ड वर्जन रिवाइज्ड 2
श्योर सर।
वर्जन 1 छोड़ के 2 एंड दिस इज वर्जन 3 है इन दैट वे बट
Yes.
रिवाइज्ड 2
श्योर सर।
उनको भी समझ में आएगा नेक्स्ट जो भी ओपन कास्ट है ये सब चला जाएगा फिर
ओपन वही ना सर।
इसमें लिख दीजिए इधर 71 पेज में फोटोग्राफ्स ऑफ ओपन कास्ट में निकाल सकते हैं
ओपन वो कैसे भी वो इमेजेस तो रहता है सर क्योंकि वो रह सकते क्योंकि हमने गया और पूरी तरफ से काम किया तो वो रह सकते हैं लेकिन यहाँ पे रहता नहीं।
देख लीजिए
वो ऑब्जर्वेशन है हमारा ऑब्जर्वेशन है। हाँ ये 71 में 2 जगह लिखे है सर।
71 2 नेक्स्ट यस
74 में एक
इधर 74 में एक
और 75 में एक जगह है सर।
75 यस
हाँ
एक
बस इसमें फुटर नोट है सिर्फ बस आई थिंक हो गया सर पूरा रेज्यूमे
तो चेंज हो जाएगा
पूरा रेज्यूमे।
फुटर नोट में भी व्हाट आई विश इज नहीं फुटर नोट में भी ब्रैकेट में नरसिम्हा
सर
फुटर नोट में भी ब्रैकेट में रिवाइज 2 लिखेंगे हम लोग
ठीक है सर आप लिखेंगे।
they should know that we have revised it based on their suggestions
श्योर सर।
otherwise we have already revised one and Purana next
वही सर पूरा रेज्यूमे बस है। वी हैव गॉन अप टू 108।
अभी और कहीं नहीं है लास्ट हो गया
सर यही रेज्यूमे से पूरा है ना।
ठीक है बढ़िया आप पीपीटी में जाइए
पीपीटी में क्या है सर आपका जो आपका जो विजिट के ऊपर आपका अंडरस्टैंडिंग और इसके बारे में कुछ लिखना चाहते हो सर आप?
नहीं नहीं, मैं अभी तो ज्यादा नहीं, बट कल देखेंगे। बिकॉज अभी क्या है, दिस इज 4 to 6 इट सीम्स, वो मीटिंग जो होगा परसों।
No, sir. I'm
4 to 6.
saying you have visited to Orient, so you want to include your experience of.
नहीं नहीं, Orient is not for taking any information to include in this.
Okay.
That is only for understanding. उसमें ये शिवा को रवि को दिखाने के लिए प्लान था,
ठीक है
because
सर.
we will not be using that as a experimental mine or anything.
ओके, कोई बात नहीं सर. या तो
लेकिन एज ए एडिशनल इंफॉर्मेशन जरूर हम लोग सोच सकते हैं, बट फॉर द टाइमिंग नॉट रिक्वायर्ड.
ओके सर.
अभी आप इसको ये एज इफ यू आर प्रेजेंटिंग अभी बताइए, फिर वो शिवा देख लेगा कल. और नहीं तो रवि, पहले आप मैक्सिमम आप बताइए.
सर,
राइट.
so we are presenting an in principle approved project proposal revolutionizing mine safety and enable fire detection system for active and abundant underground coal mines. So this was in principle approved in the 43rd Apex Committee meeting. So with following reservations and suggestions, and we have further developed and provided clarifications as per the 43rd Apex Committee meetings. Following proper methodology for fire detection indicators and data analysis, we have provided a detailed methodology in the proposal. Also, we will be going to address in the further slides. And the DGMS permission shall be obtained before field trials, and the area mine officer shall be involved in the R&D project. So the suggestion of the Apex Committee meeting we have addressed, and we have gone in person, and we have got good positive response. This will be dealt in further slides by our ex-DDG, VLN sir. And the third object, site location shall be identified for field trial in open cast mines, abundant mines and coal stockpiles in command area of CIL, and consent in this regard shall be obtained from respect to subsidiary and submitted with revised proposal. This the CCL we have identified CCL and found that found the targeted underground mines and open cast stockpiles and abandoned mine, by which we have procured in form number 2 CCL endorsement letter. However, with respect to the directions of CIL, we'll be restricting ourselves only to underground mine, removing coal stockpiles and open cast. So disbursement of R&D funds to Milia Global IT Solutions Private Limited, Hyderabad, for the project through NIT Roorkela. This will be dealt as an administrative procedure, and the budget will be displayed in the further slides. Yeah, so the objectives of the project, I think from here, Sibaram will be taking forward, sir. And,
No, but everybody should be ready to, even
Yeah.
Ravi also should be able to
Yeah.
present about this.
So
and
the
you
broad,
also should be ready to present.
yeah, the broad,
इसीलिए even VLN साहब भी अभी उसी हिसाब से आप अभी present कीजिए, so that anybody should be able to present.
yeah, so
आप
the,
अभी करने के बाद रवि करेगा. Yes.
yeah, so we have identified 3 broad objectives of the said project proposal, which is categorized as identification, installation of gas and video monitoring stations at different locations. Our team of investigators and co-investigators had personally visited the proposed or the identified mines and met DGMS, and we have identified the strategic locations, and we will be dealing with this in the later slides. So with respect to the directions by CIL, we have replaced open cast and stockpiles with additional underground mine. And the second object is the second object of the said proposal is prediction of the likelihood with the time series forecasting using crisp and fuzzy logics, and the detection of the ongoing and imminent fire incidents and abnormal situations in active and abundant mines. We will be using here computer vision techniques. This is about the detection of the ongoing or imminent fire accidents that could potentially damage the property. And the proposed methodology for the said 3 objectives are as follows. So the specifications of the sensors that we are going to use, and the network topologies, and data storage and analysis, and data transmission infrastructure. So the sensors that we are going to use are of ISM standard, which are electrochemical, infrared, and calibrated at industry level. And the network topologies, we are going to develop a unique AI algorithm developing the customized network topologies. And the data storage and analysis, we will be using a central monitoring system, and we'll be having a cloud integration, and our AI algorithms will be interacting with the hardware and specific cloud platforms, and to get the desired output on time and basis. And the data transmission infrastructure will be relying on LoRa network, which is a cutting edge network topology and network model that we want to incorporate in the said proposal. So the proposed methodology for the fire incident detection using AI models. This is a combined real-time gas sensor data with video analysis. As we have mentioned earlier, the uniqueness of this project proposal is the hybrid model. We'll be using both computer vision based and also sensor based model. So the hybrid model is the crux of this said project. So the following methodologies for detecting the fire is computer vision and other cutting edge technologies, AI algorithms that we are going to incorporate. And for the time series, we will be using discrete, valued, crisp, and fuzzy logic. And the models of artificial intelligence could be deep learning models using deep multi-layer, long short-term memory, and CNN model, and YOLO, CNN, and RCNN. And the machine learning models could be linear, Huber, and support vector regression. And the hybrid models could be additive hybrid model, multi-captive hybrid models. So we will be dealing this, as and when we progress into the project, but this is the high-level proposed methodology that we have identified at this juncture. So process of prediction of fire hazards, we have drilled down into the pointer wise. So this is a sequence of prediction of fire hazards, which starts from equation of the real-time gas concentration levels, and each gas concentration will be applied on a time series, and further step will be drilling into the each step, and finally we'll be coming to the compute the future fire ratios using several published and notable ratios adopted by the industry from time and again, and which are stood for the test of the times. And process of detection of imminent fire incidents using AI model. This is totally dependent on the computer vision. A camera feed will be captured, and we'll be developing a computer vision model, taking the data samples, and we'll be training our models. Yeah. And site visits. So we have already, as told, we have visited several our investigators and co-investigators. We have visited several mines and identified the strategic locations. And these are the following images and of how we will be installing the gas stations and sensor locations, etc. Yeah, these are the site visits that were performed. And this is one more abandoned mine, Rai Bachra. And these are the places where we will be pointing out the instrumentations. Yeah. And Churi Colliery, again underground mine, and that is a reopened underground mine. And these are the strategic locations that we want to incorporate the sensors. And this is the map that we have provided. And strategically we have identified, and on the right side you can find the map. Yeah, these are the deliverables. So which can be published in international journals and develop a product that can be scaled up into another mines on post successful implementation, and product which can identify and safeguard a lot of property from fire hazards. And this is a budget, combined budget of Milia and NIT Rourkela, and we have bifurcated into capital, revenue, overheads, and combinedly the total cost of the project is around 421 crores. Further bifurcated of 381 lakhs. Yeah, 421 lakhs. Further bifurcated into 383.78 to Milia and 37.25 to NIT Rourkela. And these are the selected publications of project investigators in the proposed area. And the first one is Sir Honorable Chairman Sir PM Prasad Sir, and Sanjay Kumar Sir, and Alok Kumar Singh, Singam Jayanthu Sir, our PI, Principal Investigator from NIT Rourkela. This is of underground coal mines atmosphere on 26th World Mining Congress, Brisbane, Australia, and followed by several publications from our principal investigator Jayanthu sir, and other notable research scholars. And these are the a few publications that are related to fuzzy logic using time series forecasting employed in machine learning models. We have in detail produced in our proposal, and one can deep dive into it as and when needed. Yeah. Furthermore, computer vision based machine learning models. This is exploiting deep and hard crafted features of texture image retrieval and using IO10 image analysis, and other publication could be computer vision based breast cancer diagnosis. So we have thoroughly understood the ongoing and the current practices, and we thought there is scope for systematic study in the said fields. So we have incorporated these publications in the project. So I think we have come to the end of the presentation. So thank you very much for your patience, and to all the delegates and committee members, if you have any suggestions or open questions, you are most welcome, and we are here to address any clarifications or ready to take inputs from your suggestions.
It is roughly 10 minutes.
Yes, sir. Manakunna time ante gad, sir.
Now coming to Ravi, would you like to add something to this? If you are presenting, एक बार बताइए, फिर मैं बताऊंगा.
Few points that I felt that some points can be highlighted.
First, you tell the points
Since
which
already mentioned
we people may ask. Then बाद में आप present करने से कैसे करें?
Okay. So this methodology, we have to link to the first point suggestion raised in the 43rd Apex meeting.
Right.
Second, next slide, sir. Next slide.
Okay.
Narasimha sir, next slide.
Yeah.
43rd point. The proper methodology for the file detection indicators and the data analysis.
उसी slide में रखिए.
Okay.
Narasimha ji.
Okay.
Number 1, proper methodology for fire detection.
Proper methodology for fire detection indicators and data analysis.
They asked very clearly about indicators.
So this information we are mentioning, but we are not relating, because when we are discussing, when Narasimha sir was discussing, so we can relate the things that the objective 1, 2, and 3 that we have is relevant to the first point, because in the objective 1, sir, next slide, sir, please. So in the objective 1, what we are doing is we are trying to identify, install, and do the installation of the gas and the video monitoring stations at different locations of the active and the abandoned underground mine. This is one part where is one part of the job where we have to actually perform the identification, analysis, and the installation aspect, because this requires to actually have the observation of the mine area, which is the suitable locations based on the current conditions of the mine and other parameters, where the monitoring can be readily and robustly monitored without much of a damage to the sensor itself. So that is one aspect of the study, which is what we are trying to build up as part of the requirement of the suggestions in the first point that was mentioned by in the Apex committee, for that Apex committee. So here, as part of the first methodology towards that, we have to first, the major task is the identification and the installation, where we are actually showing in the subsequent slide how we are doing it. The second point is the prediction of the likelihood and the intensity of the fire hazards at different locations of the active and the abandoned underground targeted mines using deterministic and probabilistic models, which comprises of a set of AI-based or AI-driven models or artificial intelligence-based models that helps us to predict the fire in this part of this objective. And the objective number 3, in continuation with the suggestion as raised by the 43rd Apex committee, the first point here we are specifically detecting the fire incidents based on our computer vision based models based on the visual interpretation connected to the deep learning models and AI models to visually predict if there is any fire based on the observations. So this is the third point where we are going to suffice the points raised in the committee. So this we are going to discuss in part by part in the next coming slides. Next slide, please.
अभी कहाँ है सर?
Narasimha sir, next slide, please.
Yeah,
So
I've
here,
moved.
as part of the proposed methodology, so we
ऑफिस में बैठा था इसलिए. तो थैंक यू वेरी मच सर. क्या हुआ? अरे बाप रे, ये तो मुझे पता नहीं है. और डीपेस्ट कंडोलेंसेस. ओ बताइएगा. अरे कैसा हुआ? नहीं गले में नहीं, मैं कल माइंस गया था, तो अभी वो थोड़ा सर्दी गिरनी टाइप का पकड़ लिया लगता है, लेकिन अर्जेंट कुछ
Narasimha sir, shall I continue?
Yeah, you can continue. I'm listening. Yeah.
Okay, fine. So in this, as part of this methodology development, the first the step involved in this methodology is to identify the sensors. Sensors, what is the topology that we are going to adopt? What is the data storage and analysis systems that we are going to use it for the development of the platform or the framework? And what is the data transmission infrastructure, overall infrastructure that we are going to develop for the overall prediction analysis that we have proposed in this part. As part of this
mail में डालेंगे,
the first part is the sensors, the specifications we have already provided. Various types of sensors they are going to use it, and how and what kind of gas sensors they are going to detect.
मेरा जैसा सिंपल रहता है बस. मेरा ईमेल भी sjayanthu@yahoo.com बस हो गया.
Connected with the Wi-Fi.
Same वही है,
Wi-Fi Ethernet connectivity, so that we can have the connection for the sensors, and that is connected to the data storage systems, which are centrally controlled, which are monitored by the central system and integrated with the cloud, so that the information that is gathered, the data that we are gathering from the sensors, can be collected together, stored in a local system, and transferred to the cloud system. And also we'll be having a local AI based algorithms which will be performing the analysis. Then we have the infrastructure. So overall infrastructure, the layout of the cable, relay of the cables. This also takes a good amount of time, because we are actually giving the entire infrastructure framework of how it is going to be built. This is going to also take a time, because this is going to connect all the sensors together, all the infrastructure together to build the complete framework. With this, next slide, please. Next slide. Okay. So once we have the sensor, so at this point we have the sensor data with us. So we have the complete infrastructure that is laid out. Now the important point that we're going to address now here is that what we are going to do with the data. So we have the sensor data from all the gas sensors at the various locations in the mine site. In the particular mine where we have this layout constructed. What we are going to do is that we are going to analyze the data now using the AI models, where the sensor data that we are getting is basically time series data. And to analyze the time series data, we are using the various models, so which are listed. So I'm just highlighting what are the models that we are going to adopt to perform the time series based analysis, where we are going to get the prediction that how the future values are going to change, how they are going to change, using a set of all the different models that are listed here. For example, deep learning models, short-term memory models, YOLO models, CNN models, and we have a machine learning based that uses linear regression, Uber regression, and of course the combination of all these models leading to a hybrid model development. So this is the kind of the AI analysis that we are going to adopt for a time series based prediction of what is going to happen, how the sensor data is going to come out in a future time. Basically, let's say at time t equal to 1, now after 5 minutes or after 30 minutes, how the sensor data is going to come out, so that will actually be an indicator for whether there will be a prediction 5, which is a answer that 5 might come out or not. So these are the indicators that we are going to measure. So that is what is actually is the main target, that is the focus of this target for this particular section, the AI analysis, that also partly addresses the methodology that has been asked. Next slide, please. Next slide. Narasimha sir, next slide, please.
Yeah. It is loading.
Okay. So can you just zoom in because it is not visible? You may put it on slideshow mode. So here is the detailed description of how the prediction is being done here, because once we have sorted out the models, now we have to follow a particular kind of a flow chart where we are going to exactly perform multiple sequences in stepwise. With the first part in this is the acquisition of the real time data, that is from the various sensors. What we are getting is the gas concentration levels from the different locations in the mine. Okay, so this now we have at this time point the multiple sensors data, which we're calling it as a data set, that is changing with respect to time. So this is the factual data that we are getting right now. What exactly is happening at the data. So with this data, we are going to, for each sensor, we are going to perform time series analysis. But before we perform the time series analysis, we have to do some kind of pre-processing. Like for example, if there is any kind of a random or artifact errors or outliers, so these are going to be removed because these are not part of the data that is coming. These are some kind of errors that are coming because of some other reasons. So that has to be performed, and we also have to perform some normalization so that the data is actually is true representation of the exact conditions. So once we perform this processing or pre-filtering, then we move ahead with the further steps, which allows for the further time series based modeling. Now, after this, so we are actually as part of the procedure, which I'm not going to describe. So we are going to split the time frame. So previous slide. We are going to divide the time frame into small lengths, so that this now once we split it, this can be used for the training, validation, and the prediction using the artificial intelligence, machine learning based models, real deep learning based models, and also for if we use a combination of this, can also be used for developing the hybrid based model that is going to help us to come up with the best prediction of the data, or that are indicators of the probably the fire in the future events. And along with that, so the prediction of the future, the gas concentration is the objective, is the main outcome that we are going to get at this point of time using the time series data. Now, what is the importance of this? So this information is very useful because it allows us to compute the fire indicators, the fire-based indicators, that are the fire ratios. For example, the Graham's ratio, Young's ratio, the concentration ratios of the carbon oxides, and allow us to predict whether there is the fire probability is there, what is the intensity levels, and so on. So this is the first part of the objective that we are actually predicting as part of the fire indication in the project. Next slide, please. So here, the process for detection for imminent fire incidents using the AI models are described here. So this is basically a visual interpretation. That is, we are actually continuously monitoring the images, or we are taking the videos of the particular different locations. Now, from the data that we are getting, the video data that we are capturing from the various locations, what we are trying to do, we are trying to again follow the AI-based approach. So where we initially take the videos, the stream of the video recordings of the various locations, and then we try to do some pre-filtering, improve the quality of the images, perform some segmentation. Then we adopt some of the tools like YOLO, CNN tools to actually to perform the learning and the training based statistical analysis. Now, based on this, we'll get some kind of a outcome that allows us to identify the locations where there could be a possibility of a fire or there is a smoke development in a different location. So this is the video-based, the camera-based observation of the star. This is the outcome that we are getting from this. So, so from the previous, we got the probability based on the sensor data. This is based on the visual interpretation directly coming from the monitoring. That is the camera-based monitoring. So these are the indicators. That this is the methodology that we are going to follow to suffice the development of the algorithm that we are actually developing for the infrastructure that has been developed in the first, as part of the first objective. The second and third objective is the objective which is allowing us to predict the occurrence of the fire or the probability of the fire based on sensor data and based on the video recordings. Yes. Next. So as part of this understanding, so we wanted to have more the physical idea about what exactly the situation looks like. So we have visited various mine sites. So these are the photographs showing the Magat mines. Next. So we had interaction with the various officials regarding the mine, the what is actually that had a discussions with various officials about the layout and where what could be the possible locations where this kind of sensors can be placed, and what is the how the conditions looks like, smoke related information. So all this was discussed as part of this study, so that we can actually can understand physically that how this situation looks like, so that we can actually can think about the idea that how this sensors can be identified and selected at a particular locations, how the identification of the site can be done as part of this. Next slide. So as part of this, we also gone through this. Our team has also gone through the Ray Bachra Colliery mine. We just gone through the entire layout and plan, so that it will help us to understand for the futuristic the development of the locations and site places with the discussion with the officials. We have also gone through. Next slide. The Churi Colliery mine, CCL. This is the layout where this will be very much essential for us. We have gone through this further again for our understanding about the exact situation, which will also help us to rephrase our way of how we are going to develop the infrastructure or the layout with the layout of the routing, the network, and the sensor distribution, and how this can be connected to the cloud. Next slide. Yeah. So at the end of this project, what we are expecting here is the following deliverables. So at the end of the day, we are going to have a product which is a complete infrastructure that we are going to develop that has the lot of sensors integrated with the video based cameras, which are going to take the recordings, the visual recordings. Both are integrated together with the AI based system that helps us to predict the possibility or the intensity of the fire hazards in the active and the abandoned mines. This particular technology that has been developed, AI-based the fire detection system that what we have actually proposed as part of this project, it can be used for various other mines to detect and predict the fire hazards in the future events. Now, this particular outcomes of this particular study can also be used for developing the data, and analysis can be made and published in the various international and journals and conferences of high repute. So here the following project from both showing for Media Global IT Industry IT Solutions Private Limited and NIT Rourkela. Next. Next. So here shows the year-wise the requirement of the funds for the first year, second year. Next. Yeah. And for the third year, and here the list of publications in the relevant area. So also showing one of the important paper that has been recently been published by Honorable PM Prasad Garu, and also co-authored by Jayanthu sir also. So regarding the reopening of the Churi underground coal mine of the Coal India after fire by evaluation of the underground atmosphere. So which was published in the 26th World Mining Congress as part of that was just before the proposal submission. So there are also other related publications that has been shown here. Next slide. In the proposed area. And the publications from our team also we have relating to the machine learning models. And next slide. And relating to the papers that discuss about the computer vision, how the computer vision can be used for developing the models, and how it can be used for prediction of the fire in our current context. So this is the information that helps us that we also have the know-how, technology know-how to develop such an infrastructure and the algorithm or the machine-based models for the proposed project. Next slide. Yeah. So with this, thank you very much. Sir.
సార్ మీరు మ్యూట్ లో ఉన్నట్టున్నారు సార్. సింగం జయంత్ సార్. I think you are on mute.
Right. मैंने ये हमारा धनबाद से one chief scientist, my colleague, he passed away.
अरे very sad sir.
Rajinder Singh.
Very sad news.
तो एक हमारा दोस्त बताया फोन करके, उनसे बात कर रहा था. ऐसा मेरा भी तबीयत खराब हो गया लगता है, बुढ़ा प्रॉब्लम हो गया.
Nice.
Now coming to these issues, आप लोग भी कहीं नोट कर लीजिए.
Sure.
Specifically, there the issue is indicator. They are interested to know what are that 5 indicators that you are going to use, and then हम लोग जब बोलेंगे deliverables में, we need not say it is international journal publications and other things. Instead of telling like that, it is better to say that with this innovative prototype being developed and to be tested, it can be a very good patent and useful for all the mines in future. So like that we should highlight, instead of telling international journal publication, other things. It can be a patent with Coal India, CMCI, whatever it is, United Urkel and Media to be team. वो थोड़ा अच्छा लगेगा. One is we are going to give an indigenous system which was not existing before, and when it comes to any casts and recent observations, there we can highlight. Even our investigators went to one of the mines where this online monitoring system was used, telemonitoring, but it was not functioning at present. So in you can also take the name, no problem. Orient Mines, where it was used. That photos and all now I will show. अभी आपको दिखाने के लिए आपको मेल में भी हमें विकास डालेगा for awareness to all our team. And the last point we will say it as a revised budget. इसके बारे में ज़्यादा बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है. That is a revised budget. Because previously in the original budget is something different, and this is a revised budget. How it is dispersed to globally and all that, that is as per the उसके बारे में ज्यादा बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है. Main thing is we are presenting a revised budget as per the whatever. तो ऐसा करके कुछ करने से अच्छा होगा ऐसा लगा. अभी वो ये हमको कॉपी करके इतना मोबाइल से ही हम दिखा सकते हैं. एक बार ओपन कीजिए आप अलग से. आप अपना में हो, बिफोर ही opens it, उसका मैं दिखाऊंगा.
Sure.
Because now we know that what is the system being used and its alternative. Because that system long back, Lakshman Gar is making a call. You can also hear to him. Lakshman Gar.
Hello.
We are online. అవి
No such meeting అని వస్తుందిగా.
नहीं ఇప్పుడు ఒకసారి మీరు మళ్ళా ట్రై చేయండి. లింక్ రవి ఒకసారి లక్ష్మణ్ గారిని యాడ్ చేయండి.
మీకు పంపించిన దాంట్లోనే కొడితే no such meeting అని వస్తుంది.
రవి is also hearing you. రవి నువ్వు చూడ.
We can hear you, sir. We can hear you.
नहीं he is talking through my phone. He is talking through my phone.
Sir, now
ట్రై చేస్తున్నా.
No, probably sir can be continuing on the mobile phone rather than joining and rejoining. I think we will discuss keeping him in loudspeaker.
नहीं రవి లక్ష్మణ్ గారిని ఎట్లా యాడ్ చేస్తావు చూడమ్మ ఒకసారి.
సార్ ఆయన అక్కడి నుంచి యాడ్ అవుతుంది సార్. ఇక్కడ we cannot send, we can only share the link.
అదే ఇచ్చి ఒకసారి ఫోన్ చేయాలి నరసింహ గారు.
సార్ నేను
లింక్ మనం
లింక్ నేను ఫార్వర్డ్ చేస్తాను. ఇప్పుడు చేస్తున్నాను.
మీన్వైల్ మేము ఇక్కడ ఇవి కూడా చూపిస్తాం.
యా షూర్ సార్. ఇప్పుడు ఏంటి సార్ టెలిమానిటరింగ్ మీద మీ అభిప్రాయం ఏంటి సార్? అంటే యూ హావ్ గాన్ సీన్ రైట్, సో వాట్ డు యు థింక్?
నేను చెప్తా మొత్తం. ఐ విల్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్. లెట్ ఎవ్రీబడీ నో వాట్ ఈస్ హ్యాపెనింగ్ టుడే, yesterday.
Yeah, sure.
So Abhi Lakshman garu also will be online and I will be explaining all these. Let him join. अभी कॉपी कर लिया उसने पूरा हो रहा है. Is it copied? Being copied. ठीक है, इधर रहने दीजिए, इसमें भी दिखाएंगे. సో రవి లక్ష్మణ గారిని
Sir.
జాయిన్ ఎట్లా చేస్తుందో చూడమ్మ ఒకసారి.
సార్ అది వాట్సాప్ నాది ఇక్కడ ఓపెన్ అవ్వట్లేదు, ఇది కొంచెం లో అవుతుంది. ఇక్కడైతే ఆయన
నాకు పంపి
అక్కడి నుంచి
వెంటనే నేను పంపాను. నాకు
నరసింహ సార్
పంపి
మీకు
నేను
పంపించారా?
పంపుతున్నాను. నరసింహ గారు లక్ష్మణ గారు కూడా ఉంటే మంచిది.
పంపాను సార్. సార్ మీకు లింక్ పంపించాను నేను. I doubt that he'd not check his mail. Rather, he's joining in an older link.
नहीं ओल्डर नहीं, अभी लिंक भेजा है ना.
Okay. I reshared sir. So let's see if we can join.
Meanwhile, I will be just showing these photographs what we were doing that. अब एक एक करके ओपन कीजिए उसको, फुल स्क्रीन एक एक ओपन कीजिए. So Vikas is sharing yesterday's. इसको बड़ा करो भाई, एक एक का. Why it is not coming then? Share the full screen. तुम्हारे share करो full screen. I think you are able to see some photographs that may not be very clear.
No sir, it's clear actually, but we can understand.
नहीं, वो बड़ा full screen दिख रहा है.
एक ओपन करना है सर, अगर वैसे देखना है
लक्ष्मण सर has joined. लक्ष्मण सर नमस्कार.
देखिए వచ్చారా లక్ష్మణ
లక్ష్మణ సార్ has joined.
వచ్చిన
మీకు కనబడుతుందా అండి?
ఆ పైన అది స్క్రీన్ షేర్ చేసింది కనబడుతుంది.
అదే లేదు, అది ఫుల్ స్క్రీన్ ఇది చేసి ఇదట్లా.
కానీ వాళ్ళ నాన్నని డిశ్చార్జ్ చేసి తీసుకొచ్చారని చెప్పింది. ఏంటి అబ్బాయి డిశ్చార్జ్ చేశారా ఇప్పుడు? అయినా వాళ్ళు ఏదే కదా.
ఏంటి ఫోటోగ్రాఫ్స్ ఇవన్నీ?
फोटोग्राफ्स कहाँ है? शेयरिंग कहाँ है? फिर से जाओ MST में जाओ. MST. Now we are sharing full screen. आपको दिखेगा पूरा. शेयर में जाओ. स्क्रीन करोगे.
नंबर 114.
Now we will be able to see. Now you will be able to see.
మీరు అక్కడికి వెళ్ళాక ఆ అడ్రస్ నాకు
Now are you able to see this?
దాని స్టోర్ చేసుకుంటాను. సరేనా?
We can see sir, we can see. Yeah.
So now this is information for all our team on what is happening latest and why we are a failure before and what is required for the mines. Now this was a system which was followed, communication system in Orient mines, and this is a Orient colliery mine number 1 and 2, where this is a system with 6 sets of sensors or whatever at the locations, and it is a wired system which was connected. This data, everything I was having long back, and it was working up to 2021. The person who is showing is a very senior assistant manager, and he was working with me in 2-3 projects on support design mining method for Orient mines. So he will be sending some more information, but this was a system which was used, and that was costing at that time, it seems, when it was purchased around 45 lakhs. Same thing GDK 11 ink line. And now when they asked for requotation, I mean now to purchase, it is costing about 6 to 7 crores. So this is what is the I will show some more photographs in that room. एक एक करके मैं दिखाऊंगा. This is Orient Maya. So since that system is not there, now we are using only methanometers and multi-gas detectors. In one this instrument, we can see, as you are seeing here, methane percentage and carbon monoxide, only two. And in another one, also there, here you may be seeing a little bit more in clear detail what is the monitoring system or where it is connected, and these locations of the sensors. So similar to that, now we should also give, whenever you are proposing for any mine, Churi mine or Raibachra or whatever the mines, that this is the way how, this is the location of the sensor, where it is there, and it is a wide, now ours will be wireless or whatever is a system. All this configuration we should be able to explain, because people may be asking us. And this is a multi-gas, next one. This is a multi-gas detector, which detects around 6 parameters, it seems. Oxygen, nitrogen, other things also, along with methane, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, like that. Then the same system just I am showing there, what they were having, and उस समय काम करता था. Now that room, how it is, everything I try to see. इसमें और थोड़ा clarity है. Where that instruments are located, I mean sensors inside the mine. One set of sensors still it is there in their return. I mean at the fan house. But there also I went to see, but it seems it is also not working, since that system is not working. Then these are how you can see our Siva, because my main point was to make it more clear to our Ravi and Siva about the system what people have been using, because when they present, they should be able to defend also. कोई क्वेश्चन पूछ लेगा कि have you seen the mine, have you seen that instrument, have you seen that system, then now they can say in a better way. So this is what was their system before and what is being used now. It is in his hands. शिवा जो पकड़ा है, मैं जो दिखाया. Same thing, some more pics. इसमें एक तो pics आप उसमें लगा सकते हैं अभी. Just to highlight that, you see our team also is monitoring what is happening at present, how this telemetry systems fail, which were used before. At least, although it is a wide system, even that systems are also not working. And one more thing is, they are asking for around 40 lakhs for AMC per year. Purchase just back for 40 lakhs. Whatever it is. So it is not functional. These are the two instruments, whatever. Now, one of the photographs you can keep it. These that means we are continuously trying to see what is happening in our Indian mines as far as our gas monitoring is concerned. What is the status and all? These are some of the people from VSUT, their HOD, civil HOD, chemical engineering, mechanical, metallurgies teams are also there with me. That is just to give some exposure to them so that they can prepare some Ministry of Coal projects in their respective areas. It can be mechanical, metallurgy, whatever it is. So this is the room, telemetry system room, and he is Mr. KKK Singh, area safety officer, and their total team, managers and assistant managers, ventilation officer, safety officer, everybody. That system like this. ये पूरा अपना टीम है जो कल yesterday we went from different universities to give exposure on behalf of Coal India so that they can submit some field-oriented research project proposals. And of course, they have their own code of practice and all. So Sabhi, our Vikas, our project officer, has made a good effort to show just what is happening and what was happening before. And these systems, communication systems, what the system that they are having at present, ये सब भी इसमें ये photos में visible hoga. And these are different communications. If we are also telling that in addition to that, we will be providing some more facility, we may address to what was the systems before people were using, or at present also it is being used. If you can integrate this to other systems, that this is a scalability. When you are saying that it can be upgraded or upscaled, I mean, it can connect to other systems, communication, voice communication, so many things it can. I could not have canary birds, but I could have all the systems what people have been using, including flame safety lamp. We have taken into underground also and try to show at least to our Siva that yes, now he knows 100% what is happening. So he can talk with confidence. So this we can keep it without any problem somewhere to highlight that even yesterday, because this is these photographs are there with even Chairman Coal India and their CMPDI team and headquarter Coal India team also. These photos are there with them. Then these are different uh, monitoring system, their related things. Now, of course, is our Vikas with me yesterday, our project officer at Orient Connect. Then इसी का मैं underground में भी क्या किया वो भी दिखाऊंगा. Take the photos. Then you can see close view of these the present gas monitoring system being used manually in Zero. In addition to the collecting gas samples and testing there, this is every shift. They are taking readings at every 1 hour. That's what they said. And they are maintaining the data. Then their CP is zero. And methane is very minimum. इसीलिए उसका alarm limit इसमें भी नहीं आता है. And this is underground का भी कुछ photos दिखाऊंगा मैं. ये खराब हो जाएगा लगता है. Yes, this is a smart gate what they have.
Smart gate.
Yes. So whenever anybody is going without any PPE, so that gate will not open.
PP sir,
Only
matlab protection.
consume alcohol, that also cannot be opened.
Oh,
So
is
this
it?
is their gate at the mines.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Sir, yeah.
This is what Orient mine, and this is what is that line diagram showing the escape route that mine. In fact, Narasimha Garu,
Sir.
Lakshmana Garu, what I was expecting is when we are giving the location of our instruments, this type of line diagram with some location marked somewhere. So that gives a very simple way. Of course, it need not be at present. That makes more legible and clear. So this
ఇది
is
ఇది మనము చేసాం సార్. We have done this exercise
yeah,
in Churi underground college. Churi underground.
बढ़िया वो करेंगे so that it should be as legible as this, so that people can understand easily.
Yeah.
So now this is inside the mine. Now you can see. Then even we have checked with their data, whatever the stations they were having before, their sensor points inside the mine. This is inside the mine, and at that place now with the readout unit, what is the reading that also we have seen. This is their different places, locations. Now you can see if you get a junction where now when you are taking the reading, when before the air monitoring stations and other things, of course we could not carry hygrometer or that temperature thermometer. Other things we have carried with us. So we were verifying with the data what they are maintaining in their record books as per the destination. Has been the expert and he is a member in creating so many circulars for our DGMS India. And these are different working places. That place is supposed to be
Lot of sir, lot of noise from somebody's background.
Achha, then
I think Ravi,
others can be muted.
can you mute other than Jayanthu sir? Everybody.
Then it becomes very clear. So this is the working places inside, and we have gone to the return even to the Evasi point. I mean, main written place where their sensors were there, and all those places we have gone. Then this is the readings inside, in the mine, inside the mine. How much is oxygen, how much is carbon dioxide, and this is a main intake. So no carbon dioxide, no methane. And other places, this is
I
a
think Vikas, could you share these images?
yeah, he will be sharing this. बाद में नरसिम्हा साहब को हमारा सब लोगों को मेल में भेज दीजिए. I think already some of these photographs are already there
Shared
with
or
everybody,
shared.
but these clear
Yeah.
photographs he will be sharing.
Yeah.
Vikas will be sharing with everybody.
Because
वहाँ
this
से Google Drive बना के सबको भेजेगा. Now you
because
can
this
identify just to highlight that we are doing all this.
yeah because this you
बाकी Vikas will be showing. जी जय सर.
ये गैस मॉनिटरिंग सिस्टम है. यहाँ पे रीडिंग लिया गया है डिफरेंट CH4, CL2, O2, H2S and कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड ppm.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Inside we have taken reading in CH4 and carbon monoxide.
लेकिन where you are located now, Bhubaneswar?
ठीक है.
That means you are general manager or vice president, जैसा इन लोगों का अलग-अलग होता है ना सब decision.
Different place I have taken. This place also taken a reading.
Okay.
This is the fan house inside.
अच्छा, very good.
This is the open cast mining inside at this place.
अभी कुछ हम लोग कर सकते हैं तो बताइए सर, वो यार देर नहीं थी. अभी एक्चुअली क्या है, एक मीटिंग हो रहा था अभी भी ऑफिस में बैठा. एक मिनिस्ट्री कॉल आ गया.
ठीक है. ओके. रवि सर,
मैं अभी तो राउरकेला में हूँ. तो मुझे ऐसे ये लोग एक कोल इंडिया R&D बोर्ड में एपेक्स कमेटी में मेंबर लगाया था मिनिस्ट्री कोल का. उसी का भी परसों मीटिंग है, इसलिए सब मैं थोड़ा देख रहा था. तो हम लोग आराम से बात करेंगे सर. मैं थोड़ा ये खत्म कर लेता हूँ. आप आराम से फिर कुछ व्हाट्सएप में भी आप
We are going inside.
अच्छा.
Underground mining.
नहीं जरूर सर, आप कुछ व्हाट्सएप में भी लिख सकते हैं.
This is the fan house.
ओके सर, नाइस. Yes, so these are different views you must see. These are the sensors.
Yeah.
These are the sensors and few are not working. Few नहीं, सभी काम नहीं कर रहे.
Yeah.
When that telemetry system was there, it was showing all this at 6 places. They had.
Sir, but what do you think, sir? What do you think? Why there was a failure? Why they have failed?
They have not even continued with AMC and other things.
Okay.
वो लोग जो भी सप्लाई किया होगा,
Okay.
तो उसका हिसाब से वो लोग किया है. तो this is same thing is there in GDK11 incline also.
That is what that is. I mean, in GDK11, is it functional, sir? Successfully, is that the operating? GDK11 में. GDK11 में.
में भी नहीं है. The same situation like this.
Okay.
वहाँ भी. And this is open cast mine nearby. That is a Sambleshwari mine.
Okay, sir.
So now, after seeing this, now you may be seeing this. There is a video. I think वो voice नहीं आ रहा लगता है. Voice.
Yeah.
If voice is audible to you, you can hear.
Voice is not audible, sir. लेकिन.
Full करोगे.
Unmute करना है यहाँ पे जो है.
Voice full करोगे. I think इनका इसमें are you able to hear the voice?
No, sir.
ठीक है, उसका कुछ सेटिंग होता होगा पता नहीं. He is showing that video, but वो इधर different type का है. This is that mine,
Open
Samleshwari mine,
cast. Okay.
which is producing around 13 million tons.
Okay, sir.
Now we have to understand that how we control this smoke. उसमें overburden smoke भी है.
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा.
We have to see that.
Yeah.
But what they say is it is not a problem because it is a G4.
It is visible to them.
हाँ, इसीलिए इसमें गैस सेंसर लगा के,
फायदा
इसमें
नहीं.
कंट्रोल लगा के कुछ करने से उन लोगों को कुछ फायदा नहीं होगा जैसा लगता है.
For them, what they feel is that, but we have a different view, but we have to follow their instructions, no, sir, any given day.
Right.
Yeah, sir.
Then बाद में उन लोगों का और next photos भी देखिए. उसका next. Their उसमें sound zero. So now you are able to hear my voice, right? నరసింహ గారు.
అంటే మీరు మాట్లాడుతూ వస్తుంది కానీ వీడియోలో ఏం రావట్లేదు.
Okay. So this is that. You must have seen in that. This is a smoke.
Yeah.
This is like an internal dump. This is on my back. It is going in that way direction.
Yes, sir.
So this is not a problem for them.
Yes.
A problem.
Yeah.
Because this will be there for few days and it will go automatically. And that is because of some type of carbonaceous material in the overburden.
Okay.
And now these are the stockpiles.
Yeah, stockpiles. Yeah.
Whatever you are seeing is a stockpile here. यहाँ भी एक वीडियो लगाया था, पता नहीं इसमें है या नहीं. So now here and पीछे. In these stockpiles, like they have already. This is nicely maintained by them. Unlike our Central Coalfields Limited, where there was so much fire happening and then they are loading that coal under fire onto the trucks. ऐसा इधर नहीं है पानी में डालना. Because that problem is not there here. Most probably because of the quality of coal. This is a very poor quality. इसमें आग लगाने से भी fire नहीं आएगा. So then on the outside periphery, already they have a beautiful pipeline. Whenever there is a fire here,
they can sprinkle
quenching with the pipe. Right. Oh, if at all, if we want to do something, what we can do is, instead of calling it as a other things, we can have your computer vision, where infrared, your temperature thermal camera, where temperature is exceeding some limit. After some time, if it catches fire, if smoke is coming, then in advance, if you are giving something, so that some type of a water sprinkling system, automated system, it can quench. That may be one way how we can help.
Our original idea was that, but they asked us to
it is that only because other things now we cannot promise that we can do.
Yes, sir. Too early. Yeah. Let's go step by step.
So gas monitoring, other things are not required here.
Sure, sir.
Okay, that is very clear. अब इसलिए सिवा को आप 10 करोड़ लेके भी बोलेंगे यहाँ गैस सेंसर लगाएगा तो निकाल के डस्टबिन में फेंक देगा. So you got that exposure. So next is this is the Samleshwari their office, project office and all, with their concerned mine officials also with us. Then और कुछ photos है तो दिखा देगा. और कुछ है. These people are their team. ये और ये के अंदर कुछ और वीडियो लिया लगता है. ये कहाँ लिया मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा है.
Getting into the underground mine. Yeah.
And this is already we have seen that video, right? So this is about that. So these photos and all will be shared within 10 minutes. to everybody through वो link और important है यहाँ से देखिए आप उसमें वो धुआं निकल रहा है इधर ये देखिए
Yeah.
यहाँ से धुआं निकल रहा है लेकिन ये वीडियो क्यों इधर प्ले नहीं हो रहा है मुझे पता नहीं मेरे वाले में नहीं दिख रहा है
These are stockpiles, no, sir?
Yes, stockpiles. ठीक है. So this is what we could see, and if at all one or two pics, what I could see, and you can also tell me,
Sir.
where we are showing somewhere their telemonitoring system. Okay.
Yeah.
And then that was a failure. Now they are using this methanometer and all gas detector.
You please,
And,
sir, once Vikas sends the images, sir, I will incorporate.
अभी तुरंत आपको भेज दिया देख लिया
मैं
आपको भेज दिया नरसिम्हा
वो
रवि
वाला
भेजो रवि भेजो भाई नरसिम्हा को भेजो रवि के पास ऑलरेडी है ये सब
तो मैं एक प्रिलिमिनरी पीपीटी में मैं डालूंगा सर जैसा कि एग्जॉस्ट एग्जिस्टिंग वाला फेल्यूर है
only those it is to highlight that our team is getting all the relevant information as far as this related work is concerned
सही बात है
Even
सर
you can also say whether you are presenting or me
Whoever
or
that doesn't
Lakshman or CLN, Ravi, Siva, koi bhi. So this we should highlight that we are in contact with what is happening latest. Okay? And just 2 days before itself, we have seen Orient Mine. Then immediately our chairman Kulinia will say, yes, I know I have seen all these photographs. Then, then one more thing is, in that references, ठीक है अभी अभी आप उसमें जाइए अभी पीपीटी में बोल के दुकान बंद करेंगे आज so there in the references we have to highlight 2-3 things because this Dogra हमारा who is our PhD is a senior general manager retired in Nalco plant in charge so something related to machine learning and all that reference everything is available already
Sir.
or even I have shared it in our PPT
Okay.
yesterday before.
Okay, sir. I'll try to.
Because that is application of machine learning for fire.
Sure. Sir.
That two. And one more is our GDK 11 report. GDK 11 with Ramalingeshwar to our senior Ramalingeshwar guy, right? He was a GM R&D. He came. These things highlights that yes, we have done before. In GDK 11, we have monitored. Even we tried to analyze the data continuous data was analyzed for fire indicators. And for that is the reason why I have given in that. Now I am sharing that.
Yeah, sure.
Sharing, I will show. वो करके फिर बाद में PPT में आऊँगा. Now I am sharing it. Just एक only 2-3 मिनट के लिए दिखाऊँगा. Okay. Now let me know whether you are able to see my screen now. ये entire screen share. मेरा screen अभी दिख रहा है, right? Now this was a system. ये some more draft information. Okay. So अभी देखिए थोड़ा. This is already there with everybody. I have sent it. ठीक है. Lakshman.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Jiva also is having it. Okay. So that means just for this only additional what we should know. ऐसा जरूरी नहीं. But this is all to give awareness to our team. So in this suggestion by apex committee member, same thing I have given here. But here in the brackets we planned that we will write on page number so and so fire detection we have shown. DS related on page number bracket में देना है. ठीक है. Then some draft information for consideration by our group for inclusion in final PPT. इसलिए मैं इसमें दिखाया था. This is some information from our work of machine learning applications for PhD and all. So these are the different indicators: oxygen deficiency, Graham's ratio, CO by CO2 ratio, Young's ratio, Jones and Trickett's ratio. These are the indicators. C by H ratio. And this is the way how we should show if at all we are showing the location. Of course, this is what we have already monitored in GDK 11 with the sensors, gas sensors and all. This is a place. with carbon monoxide and methane sensor. Same setup what we were having in GDK 11. Orient mines also the same setup. Then of course this is another flushing system and all. तो ऐसा कुछ legibly clearly दिखना चाहिए लोगों को. Then of course this is their GDK 11 inclined with my MTech, PhD, BTech scholars. How it was tested in their labs. In the lab, how gas samples are taken. Our scientist cold testing lab. Lakshmana Garu must be knowing everybody here. Then this is that mine GDK 11. Then how they test. हमारे बच्चे लोग यहाँ test कर रहे हैं. So these are there. And regarding that, information of course उसमें नहीं जाऊंगा मैं अभी. GDK 11 में वो panel में नहीं जाऊंगा. This is the setup. These sensors. How these sensors are installed.
This is GDK 11, no sir?
GDK 11. Same thing was there in the
Orient also. Yeah.
Yes. So this is a slide like this we can keep without any problem. These are the indices for prediction or status of heating or fire. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this. So at least these things should be shown somewhere.
This we have already. This we've already shown, sir, but in separate slide, if you
we should show it as a separate, because this was asked by the committee.
100%.
What are the indicators, fire indicators? These are the indicators, fire indicators.
So this is sufficient, sir, or we have to keep anything open?
नहीं, सभी open. कुछ भी secret नहीं है भाई. We are not Pakistan India case or Ukraine Russia.
No. My
intention should be open. All information should be given.
No, sir. Open in the sense only this we'll be restricting only to these 6 methods, or we do have any further more?
If we have so many things, one more thing to be added here is ये शिवा को मैं बोला था machine learning apply करके जो दूसरा reference था उसका थोड़ा add करना है.
हाँ वही पूछ रहा हूँ सर.
Conventional system.
Open ended means that one.
हवा में बात नहीं करना है. हवा में बात नहीं नरसिम्हा. We should show how people have used machine learning in other countries or anywhere for fire detection. This is a conventional way of analyzing the data. But how machine learning used, that also we have seen in some papers. Usko शिवा को मैं बोला था, he should add that. ठीक है. Then this is of course information about that panels and all. And here we have given how that samples are collected and all. उसका एनालिसिस रिपोर्ट उसका क्या क्या परसेंटेज है ये सब जस्ट दिखाने के लिए हमारा अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए ऑन डिफरेंट डेट्स कैसा था. दिस इज अ डेटा ऑफ ऑल दीज रेशियोस. एक एग्जांपल लोगों को, बिकॉज पीपल अगेन विल नॉट आस्क दैट क्वेश्चन व्हेन यू शो दैट ऑलरेडी वी नो वी हैव डन इट 10 years back for GDK 11 or some other mines, and we also know that machine learning applied. What was the performance recently in some other countries, whether it is in New Zealand or somewhere? With that confidence, anybody who is presenting, they should tell. Whether he is our Ravi or Siva or Narasimha, anybody. With that confidence, we should say that already our team was involved actively in utilizing all these indices to understand the status of fire, whatever it is, prediction and other things. And that was a conventional way. Now we will be modifying with machine learning, application, data analysis, whatever. And that also we know recently last year, this reference, they have used machine learning and other application, but their result also we know. उसके बारे में बताना है. ठीक है ना? समझ गए? Then these are different ratios and results for different dates. All these gram ratios से लेके ticket, bicket, सब कुछ है इसमें. CO, CO2 ratio, normal. This figure we should show. One figure. This is a typical figure where we have noticed that there is a fire when this ratio exceeded this value. Okay, so this is an indication. So next time when it is exceeding this value, now this may go beyond. So this is something like a time series and all, where all this knowledge will be utilized, all these data will be utilized. This is the way how we should be able to confidently say. ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई पूछेगा फिर चुप हो जाएगा, ऐसा नहीं होना है. कुछ डाउट होगा तो हमसे पूछ लेना अभी नहीं तो कल कभी भी. But whoever is presenting, they should present confidently that yes, our team, we were actively involved for 1-2 decades In fact, I had a paper on mine files. These along with CMRS chief scientist, IME journal, no, Journal of Mines, Metals and Fuels, which is a Scoopers journal in 1990s. Okay, on fire prediction and mathematics of that. Okay, so confidently बोलना चाहिए कि yes. So even when you have collected so much of data, then to be collected, then different occurrences, all this will help big data for the data analytics through time series function, your machine learning, deep learning, whatever. It will be better than before. ये एक फिगर ये भी दिखा सकते हैं आप. Showing also that.
आप ये भेजोगे सर?
मैं खत्म करूंगा फिर नसीम गारू फिर आप बात करेंगे. So this is not only only grams ratio, other ratios also have some indication like this. CO by CO2 ratio also has shown this type of trend at the time of fire. So all this information, and this has given confidence to our team that we can do something. And along with that, computer data analytics and all machine learning, we will do something more. तो ये सब तो दिखाने की जरूरत है भाई. एक वो वाला typical, these are different things with machine learning application what our people have done. वो भी मैं दिखा रहा हूँ आपको इधर what they have done. So this is a conventional way how gas analysis is done. ये इसमें करके हमारा पूरा करेगा. तो ये सब भी रहेगा हमारा पास. So whoever is showing, they will have 3-4 PPTs with them, only addressing their point. If somebody asks any doubt, हम दुनिया भर का दिखाएंगे उन लोग. But उसमें confident रहना चाहिए. ठीक है रवि. Then somebody ऐसे ही कुछ दिया. ठीक है. So this is the way how we wanted to enrich. इसमें ये नहीं और भी है. नहीं ये end नहीं हुआ. Yes. So this is something more on the machine learning applications as far as fire prediction is concerned, which we have not addressed, but this is already collected by us from a long time as a part of PhD work by our Surendra Kumar Dogra Sahab, who was a chief general manager plant in charge for NALCO India, doing PhD on this related issue. Proposed artificial intelligence, already what people have used for different purpose. These are the literature things. If anybody, this is information for us, then of course, condensed combustion of coal factors kya hoga, and in different countries, what type of indices, indicators used in different countries. So from China, they use carbon monoxide, methane, ethylene, then ethane, whatever it is. Britain, what they are using. Japan, what they are using. Germany, India. So we are using like this. Then research gap उसके हिसाब से क्या है, हम क्या करने वाले हैं. Then comes our objective. Same thing we kept here. This is a methodology which we proposed long back, 2 years back. This was that. Then input parameter, output parameter, इतना लेके machine learning किया है. So what was the result? Using the proximate analysis data, ultimate analysis, crossing point, gas parameters, then output parameter is Young's ratio and grams ratio. It was applied now. He is our Surendra Kumar Dogra Sahab. He is in the Opencast Minds and was there with me. He is also a co-guide. Dr. Samal Sahab, who is a HOD computer science and then Dean R&D. And these are the different ratios, whatever. There may be, this is prepared by him for his PhD related. These are the values simulation works. Machine learning के लिए ये सब के लिए how these are vary. Methane कैसा vary कर रहा है, hydrogen कैसा vary कर रहा है, carbon monoxide कैसा vary कर रहा है. All this data is there with us. And then after that classification, applying this machine learning and ADA boosting, whatever classifies using your different machine learning techniques. And after that, this grams ratio is observed to be a better one, whatever they are observed. Performance matrix, when you see MSc and training data, these, that, whatever it is. Then this is what, these two references should be there in that.
Sure, sir.
Ravi, Narsimha.
So
these are machine learning applications. Coal fire prediction using grams ratio. This is a Scoopers journal, Springer. Okay. Then machine learning approach to influence mine fire predicting for underground coal mines. Right. So this is also published in the Scooper IEEE. This was long back in 21. Isliye we have been doing lot of work on this. So this confidence should be projected by anybody who is presenting. And if any doubt, आप हमको कभी भी लिखिए उसमें, I can clarify. But as far as machine learning, its application in some class, deep learning and other things, you should be able to justify. Uh, but with this background, already we know about this, and then we also know that in other countries machine learning was used, and we also used in 21 like this. Okay. So now with whatever the data that we are going to generate on the data, we will be getting a good prediction models. I hope I am not totally wrong.
No, sir. You are making a lot of knowledge here. Yeah.
कुछ गलती हो सकता है, but now our team should be ready to present with that confidence.
Sure,
ठीक
sir.
है. और अब आप जाइए, आप हमारा पीपीटी में आप शेयर कीजिए, मैं बंद कर रहा हूँ इधर. ठीक है. तो यस, अभी मैं बंद कर दिया. अभी आप शेयर कीजिए.
Sir.
Yes.
You are able to view my screen, sir? नहीं.
Not yet. अभी मैं कहाँ से देखना है देख रहा हूँ. हाँ. Yes.
Shiva is not there, huh?
शिवा आई थिंक वो पार्वती को ढूंढते ढूंढते कहीं खो गया है. आई थिंक देयर सम प्रॉब्लम, इट्स हेल्थ प्रॉब्लम लाइक दैट.
Okay.
हमारे एक आशीष का भी ऐसा प्रॉब्लम होता था. आई यूज्ड टू सेंड, ये आशीष इधर है, आप लोग देख सकते हैं. आई यूज्ड टू सेंड क्या है, एम्बुलेंस टू हिज रूम. ये है हमारा आशीष. अभी थोड़ा जिंदा हो गया, वो मुर्दा था. अभी आप शेयर कीजिए. मैं उससे पहले आप लोग कुछ बोलना है तो बताइए. राइट.
कुछ नहीं सर, आपके जो
आई थिंक दिस मच कैन बी डन विदाउट एनी प्रॉब्लम.
यस सर. तो मैं
इवन एट दैट टाइम बाय एनी मींस, किसी का सिग्नल नहीं है, किसी का प्रॉब्लम हुआ, even at that time, anybody should be able to present with that much confidence. This is the reason why we are having all these rehearsals. अभी रवि को थोड़ा नींद भी आ रहा है. रवि, right. So अभी थोड़ा पीपीटी में जाइए.
मैं थोड़ा टाइम हो गया था एक्चुअली. I've been working continuously since morning.
इसको बाद में आप रिकॉर्डेड है ना, आप बाद में कभी भी सोने के बाद उठने से पहले देख सकते हैं विदाउट एनी प्रॉब्लम. ये ड्रीम में आ जाए. माय पर्पस इज, ड्रीम में सब कुछ आ जाता है. आपको पता है श्री रामचंद्र और लक्ष्मण वाज सीन बाय आवर रामदास इन ए ड्रीम. देन वो भद्राचलम बना दिया. ऐसा हम लोगों को भी ड्रीम में आ जाता है. देन वी विल मेक द बेस्ट प्रोडक्ट व्हिच इज यूनिक इन द वर्ल्ड. दैट विल बी आवर दिस सिस्टम. इसमें 50% तो सही है ना नरसिम्हा गाరు?
100% राइट सर. 50% क्यों है सर? 100% सही है.
मुझे 10% मिस्टेक भी चलता है. बिकॉज़ व्हेन आई गिव मार्क्स टू द स्टूडेंट्स, 90% मार्क्स को एक्सीलेंट बोलता हूं मैं.
अच्छा.
दैट मींस 10% मिस्टेक किया स्टूडेंट. नो प्रॉब्लम.
सो या
यस. अभी जस्ट आप शेयर कीजिए पीपीटी. मैं 10 मिनट में करके दुकान बंद कर देंगे. हाँ. यस. मैं नेक्स्ट बोलता हूँ. फुल स्क्रीन कर दीजिए. फुल स्क्रीन. हाँ. यस. So now as if you are presenting, right, on my behalf, right? So very good evening to all our esteemed committee members, Apex committee members. This is our project proposal, which was already approved in principle in 43rd Apex committee, and suggested for some changes or modifications, which we have done. The next, this is related to AI-enabled fire detection system for underground and open cast mines. And here, these are some salient points which were addressed in our revised report proposal, which was already submitted to Coal India and to CMPDI. And there, the main issues were to give some fire detection indicators and how the data analytics will be. Then DGMS related permissions and involving the field officials in the project. That's number 2. We need not read this. We have to say just important point of that. Then sites and locations to be identified. Then that we have done. All our team went to the mines, including open cast underground and all with the DMS official. These things are mentioned in page number so and so of our revised project report or proposal. Then last point, it is related to this. Already we have given a revised budget. Then go to the next. इतना ही बोलना है, इससे ज़्यादा नहीं. Then based on that, now addressing these issues, now it is modified to suit in a better way. Then in broad way, it is identification and installation of the gas sender so that we will be generating the data. Then using that data, how we will be predicting the likelihood of and then intensity of the fire, which was done before, I mean conventionally by different ratios and indicators that will be explained later. And then utilizing the machine learning algorithms and all. That was number 2. Number 3, based on this, detection of the ongoing and imminent future predictions. That next slide. Next slide. Next. So in that proposed methodology, this even you can skip also. You can go to that point. But if you want to say, आप बहुत बढ़िया बनाए तो एक ऐसे ही. So in the this is not the proposed methodology. Methodology is 1, 2, 3 addressing the objectives. But there, if you want to keep, so to fulfill that objective, so these are different sensors and all we would like to use. And this is the next is a methodology what we follow. So there for objective 1, ऐसा करके यहाँ दिखेंगे आपको. Objective 1, this is this. इसको थोड़ा और बड़ा करके दिखाने लायक बनाना पड़ेगा. Because this is not clear. आप तो देख लीजिए आपके हिसाब से. And in that way it will be explained. ठीक है? Objective 1. Next. और objective 2 वहाँ लिखेंगे वहाँ. Objective 2 का this is a methodology. Objective 3 next. Next. Objective 3 method. When you are there in objective 1 here, then these are different mines what were visited as per the suggestion of our apex committee, previous committee. See? These are Magad open cast and then Revachra, this one, the different pictures. Next. In addition to this, our committee also members, I mean our investigation team, also visited just a couple of days before to know the latest status, even in Orient mines like that. So these are different views of files and all stock files and Churi mine and DGMS का उतना दिखाना अच्छा नहीं. Next. This is a Revachra mine, and after detailed discussions with the mine official, some locations also as a tentative one. In details of when the project starts, we will be picking up in detail survey and then we will decide the locations. These are the different tentative locations. Go to the next. Unless they ask, we need not explain so many things. When they are giving 10 minutes, 10 minutes रखेंगे. But we should be ready to explain if somebody asks. वो लोग पूछ सकता है, go to the slide number this. Theory में जाइए, उसको explain कीजिए. पूछ सकता है लोग. उसके लिए तैयार होना है. Deliverables, our first deliverable is that a proto system type which is unique and indigenous. And here, when we want to say, while telling that, we can say we used to purchase this for 45 lakh around 10 years back. Now, if it is to be purchased with around 5-6 sensor sets itself, it takes around 6 to 7 crores. But whatever we develop, it may come within less than 50% of it, or whatever we can say without any problem. Some rough estimate. So about 1 crore or 2 crore. So now, but that is available at around 6 to 7 crore. That itself is a great benefit, deliverable. And since it is going to be developed as an indigenous system and tested in our mines, so it can be patented where our Coal India and CMPA is also part of it. NIT Rourkela Media Group. These are the deliverables. International journal papers उतना लिख सकते हैं, but उसके बारे में बोलने की जरूरत नहीं. Next. These are so revised budget based on I mean as per the guidelines of CMPA. Is total NIT Rourkela this much, Media Global this much. That's all. वो डिटेल में जाने की जरूरत नहीं जब unless they ask. Next. Yeah, these are for different components, but people may ask about this because everybody is having this report with them. So anybody can ask anything, but be prepared if somebody asks about some parameter, why it is 20 lakhs, why it is this much, 40 lakhs, and जो भी है, आप लोग तैयार रहना चाहिए, नरसिम्हा का. Okay. Otherwise, you need not explain while presenting it. But here itself, number 4 point is we address through revised budget. We can. And then next, please. Yeah. So this first year and so here only one, 2, 3, 4, 5 should be replaced by Dogra Saab ka do. Then one is a GDK 11. One paper is there, Indian Mining Engineering Journal, and then by Ravalingeshwar Garu and myself. And another is GDK 11 report itself. ठीक है, समझ गए ना नरसिम्हा गारू?
Yes, sir.
These things should be done. So 2 and 3 will be Dogra Amra machine learning application. Fine. And of course, I have other reference, 2 references, mine files in 1990s when I was doing with a chief scientist, D.D. Tripathi. उसका reference भी हाई लगता है, लेकिन उसका full paper नहीं मिल रहा था मुझे. ठीक है, whatever it is, but अभी के लिए GDK 11 report and then उसका reference already दिया गया है, and then that paper of Ramalingeshwar Garu and myself, that is published in Indian Mining Engineering Journal. So that 5, then next. These are related to fire prediction and all. That shows that our investigators team has been involved over decades on these 5 issues. In that way, you should highlight. Okay. Next is some recent data analytics with machine learning and all. So our investigators with this. This also can be made into 5. 5 on that, 5 on this. Important वाला रखिए, बाकी निकाल देंगे. ठीक है? Next. इसके लिए 2-3 स्लाइड जरूरत नहीं है. एक स्लाइड रिलेटेड टू माइंड फाइल्स, एक स्लाइड, ये सब मिला के एक ही स्लाइड में रखें. अच्छा, आई डोंट नो कंप्यूटर विजन का अलग चाहिए क्या? होगा तो 1-2 रखें, लेकिन don't keep so many slides. One slide for mind files and these things, 5, and in this best 5 you can select and keep it in the next slide. इससे ज्यादा जरूरत नहीं. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट उसी में एक ऐड करना है, यूजिंग मशीन लर्निंग by other countries. Okay. So that means our team knows over decades what is happening. We were involved even in prediction, reopening the file and so many things. Then of course Lakshmana Garu is there as a Bhishma Pitama. So he was involved in so many investigations. So don't worry for that. But you should, whoever is presenting should present with confidence. इसीलिए इतना रिहर्सल चाहिए हमको. ठीक है ना रवि? इफ एनीथिंग टू से बताइए, फिर दुकान बंद करेंगे. रवि जाके चिकन बिरयानी खा के सो जाएगा.
Nothing.
वो नहीं खाने से मैं जाके अभी मैं तो खा के आया, डिनर हो गया मेरा, जहां से जाके सोना है. मेरा क्या हुआ पता नहीं, कल ऐसे ही बुड्ढों का बीमारी आ गया मुझे. मैं अभी जाके कुछ सोना है तो. राइट. एनी ऑब्जर्वेशंस रवि?
Sir, observations are in very good number, sir. Basically, your visit to Orient is an eye opener for us because
very good,
because it is giving us a lot of confidence that whatever we are doing and quoting is very much reasonable, and we are far better than anybody in the market.
Very simple, we can say now, if you want to purchase with 3-4 sets of sensors, it will be 6-7 crores.
That too wired.
Now you can say, you can tell me now, if this system is developed, so if somebody wants this system to be utilized, it is approximate 50 lakhs, 1 crore, kitna bol sakte hain?
Which one? Which system, sir? Abhi GDK Orient.
Whatever we are going to develop, yes. So if somebody wants this to be commercialized, it can be made available for around 1 crore, 2 crore. That information we should say so that people will appreciate it.
Yeah, I understand, sir.
So isliye at the most we can say around 2 crores we can supply without any problem.
Yeah.
So less than 50% of whatever is commercially available. That itself is a good deliverable or good benefit to the industry.
Yes, sir.
वैसा हाईलाइट करना है हमें।
सही बात है सर, वो इनकॉर्पोरेट करेंगे सर।
एग्जैक्टली, ठीक है। और अभी नाउ फोटोग्राफ यू मस्ट बी हैविंग नाउ। रवि भेज दिया उन लोगों को।
यस विकास विकास had sent me, विकास had sent me।
वो अच्छा, विकास भी भेज दिया आपको नरसिम्हा गारू?
विकास ने भेज दिया सर। 169
विकास
फोटोज
बहुत
आया
एक्टिव है,
मेरे
पता नहीं था मैं इतना एक्टिव है, मुझे पहले ही पता नहीं था।
169 फोटोज आया।
ये तो जयवीर हनुमान जैसा है।
फोटोग्राफ क्या करेंगे?
नहीं सर, वो भेजा है, इसमें 2-3 डालेंगे, देखते हैं।
हाँ, नहीं नाउ यू सी, नहीं मुझे जो लगता है, जस्ट टू हाईलाइट व्हाट वाज द ऑनलाइन मॉनिटरिंग टेली मॉनिटरिंग सिस्टम,
वो
उसका
है ना
एक
सर, पियानो जैसा है।
हाँ
वो
वो दिखा सकते हैं, जिसमें मेरा बुड्ढा फेस भी कहीं दिखता है तो दिखा सकते हैं, बिकॉज ऑल दिस फोटोज आर देयर विद चेयरमैन कोल इंडिया, CMPDI पीपल एंड CIL हेडक्वार्टर्स।
यस सर,
आपको जो भी फोटोग्राफ भेजा उसमें अच्छा फोटोग्राफ ऑलरेडी उन लोगों के पास है।
ठीक है
मैं
सर,
जिस माइंस में कल गया सब लोगों के पास हो,
ठीक है सर,
ठीक है। दैट कमिटी वो बहुत लोगों के पास है, इसीलिए अच्छा सा उसमें 2-3 that to my knowledge what I could understand is we can keep one where telematic system appears like this, and now it is not functional, so these gas sensors are used, uska photo with flame safety lamp, then एक जिसमें हम लोग ग्राम्स रेशियो, these are fire indicators, then हमारा data GDK11 data where it is showing this grams ratio, CO2 ratio at the before the fire this much, then fire extinct होने के बाद ऐसा कम होगा। So these are some very good information we can show to this slide, डाल सकते हैं बढ़िया से,
ठीक है
ठीक है
सर,
ना?
ठीक है
लक्ष्मण
सर।
गारू,
आप
ओके
स्लाइड्स
ओके भाई।
अभी वो
हाँ,
स्लाइड्स
आप
अभी
करें।
भेजोगे सर? अभी भेजोगे सर
Yes.
वो स्लाइड्स भी मुझे
हाँ,
मेल डालो।
स्लाइड तो ऑलरेडी आपको भेज दिया कल, yesterday it is there with everybody, आप देखिए एक बार मेल में,
मुझे तो मिला नहीं।
ऑलरेडी सेंट, मेल में देखिए, नहीं तो और एक बार डालेंगे, उसमें कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है।
ठीक है सर।
उसमें ऑलरेडी कल ही जब बनाया उसी समय भेजा मैं, ड्राफ्ट एडिशनल इंफॉर्मेशन करके।
मैं आपको
ये
मेरा
नहीं,
स्क्रीन तो
मैं अभी
स्क्रीन
आपको
तो
जो दिखाया,
नहीं सर, आपको मेरा
मैं अभी
स्क्रीन तो
आपको
दिख
जो
रहा है ना सर?
दिखाया,
हाँ हाँ,
हाँ यस यस, देखिए
इसमें है। मैं मुझे आप
एडिशनल इंफॉर्मेशन,
नवंबर 15 16 को लास्ट है सर। कल क्या है?
हाँ
18
देखिए,
17 को नया है।
देखिए वो 16 को क्या, नहीं 16 को ही भेजा, देखिए आप क्या क्या है।
ये ना सर आप जो बोल रहे हैं,
देखिए वो क्या है,
बस इसमें हाँ
वो
18
देखिए।
है सर। हाँ
दिस इज
हाँ,
दैट, ओपन कीजिए, आप ही ओपन कीजिए। I have given GDK11 report also,
ठीक है सर,
दिस इज दैट,
इंक्लूड
इसमें
ठीक
से
है,
लीजिए, रिपोर्ट भी दिया, उसका पूरा दिया था।
ठीक है सर। मैं जो जो
रिपोर्ट का ही रेफरेंस दे रहे हैं उधर,
यस सर,
हाँ,
श्योर सर,
और मेरा रेज्यूम से भी आपको ऐसे ही मिल जाता है कुछ रेफरेंस फायर करके लिखने से,
ठीक है सर, ठीक है सर,
ठीक है ना?
ठीक
नाउ
है
आई
सर,
थिंक whoever presents, they should present with this confidence, that is the motto,
श्योर सर,
ठीक है?
थैंक यू सर।
Right. So
Thank you, sir.
tomorrow at least we should have 2 times rehearsal tomorrow, because day after morning और एक प्री फाइनल होगा,
सर,
तो सभी लोग अभी नाउ it is recorded, so that recorded version everybody can see, no problem,
श्योर सर,
including CLN Garu also can open and see,
डेफिनेटली
ठीक है?
सर,
रवि, इन लोगों को उसको भेजेंगे, कैसा भेजते हैं रिकॉर्डेड वन, ठीक है रवि?
ओके सर।
रवि का वो म्यूट में है लगता है, हाँ राइट। तो अभी
ओके सर,
जितना जल्दी होगा तो भेजने से वो लोग लेट देम आल्सो गो थ्रू दैट, ये व्हाट्सएप, बट टुमारो Narasimha Garu, shall
Sir.
we have one in the forenoon session, one in the evening session? It is up
Sir.
to you.